Do you think that you can't pay off your debt and build passive income at the same time? Perhaps you have a humongous debt, something that you think you'll never be able to pay off, and someone comes along with a passive income strategy and you're like, man, I could never do that. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you not only how to wipe out your debts, I'm going to show you how you can build passive income at the same time. Let's dive in. So as is our custom, we want to share with you what's going on, how much income we have, what are we working with, and then we're going to share with you how to allocate your money so that you're not only paying off massive debt really fast, you're also building passive income at the same time so that eventually you won't have to earn income anymore. We're going to go ahead and get into it right now. We do have a debt of $65,000 at 7%. A lot of you are probably saying right now, CJ, that looks like my car loan, that looks like my personal loan, any loan. Guys, we want you to not discriminate, right? We want to pay off any loan. We don't care. We're going to pay it off really fast. When you have the $65,000 at 7% numbers, most likely it's going to end up being around $981 each and every month that you will have to pay from your pocket. Now, with that $981, we want to let you know how that's actually getting split up. Now, remember what interest rate means. Interest rate means that is the cost of borrowing money. And that is what makes investors wealthy. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to turn this number into something from something that you're paying to something that you are getting. Does that make sense? All right. So $65,000 at 7%, $981 each and every month. It's getting split up like this. $380 is going towards the bank. And then $601 is actually going towards your principal. So what does that mean? That means of the $981, $601 is actually going to pay down this principal. Now, in loans, the principal is the principal thing. We want to make sure that we focus on the principal because the interest, all that is what is feeding on the principal. So the bigger the principal, the bigger the interest. But the smaller the principal, the smaller the interest. Does that make sense? That means when your interest gets smaller and smaller, the interest gets smaller and smaller. Now, if you're going to continue to pay things the traditional horse and buggy banking way, then you can expect a $2 difference in the interest next month, meaning this may be around $378, around $379 the next month, and then the next month, $1, $2 difference. But what if we could flip the script? Let's go ahead and get into how we do that right now. And of course, if you need any help, you can go ahead and click the description link below. We do have those links there for you. Now, income. Let's just say we're working with the national average right now. $5,000 a month, expenses $4,000 a month, and then the cash flow after that is $1,000 a month. Now, this is the most important number. What do you think it is? What is the most important number out of all three of these? That's right. Listen, if you said cash flow, please give yourself a gold star because that is what we are going to be looking at in velocity banking. You see, the higher the cash flow, the faster you'll pay your debts off. The lower the cash flow, well, the slower you'll pay your debts off. So this is what we want to do. We want to identify our velocity banking tools. And we want to do that right now. Some of the tools that you can use is your checking account. That's right. You can use your savings account. You can even use your retirement account. And of course, you can use your line of credit. All right. So let's go ahead and say we do have a line of credit of $10,000. All right. 10K at, let's just go for the 21% for easy math. So we have that $10,000 at 21%. Let's say it's unsecured and you're drowning in all of this debt, $981. You've got bills to pay. What if I told you that you can use your line of credit to not only pay off this loan in record time, but to build that passive income. We're going to show you how to do that right now. So now that you know all the numbers, let's have you take a good look at this. I want you to do something. I know you're usually used to me placing the entire line of credit towards the loans, right? Let's say it's a cash flow sucking loan. Many car loans are cash flow sucking, and you want to get rid of that cash flow sucking loan so that you can have that $981 a month. That needs to come to you. So this is how we do it. Let's go ahead and take half of the $10,000. This is called the 50-50. Half of the $10,000 we're going to go ahead and put towards our principal. Okay? So that now this principal is going from $65,000 to $60,000. What does that mean? That means the 7% will not be feasting off of the 65,000, but it will be feasting off of the 60,000 because of that massive cancellation of interest when we place this $5,000 from the line of credit to the loan. Okay, so now the loan is at that $60,000 balance. We want to share with you what that looks like, especially if you do it in the first month. Let's do it. All right, so we went ahead and did the calculation, the $5,000 being deployed towards the $65,000. Now the interest is feeding off of $60,000. What does that look like if you do it in the first month? Well, the second month, you're not going to go down by $1 or $2 like when you were paying the traditional banking way. You're going down by in interest by $34. But the interest didn't just disappear. Okay, it got canceled. Where did it go? It went towards your principal, paying down, helping you to pay down this loan even faster. So now you have the $34 paying that loan off, that $34 extra dollars paying that loan off. You're going to be paying it even faster. And this is what happens. So if you, let's say, replenish that $5,000, right, in 5 months, what would you do with that $5,000? Would you then again go ahead and hammer that loan so that you can take even more off the loan, even more interest cancellation? I think that would be a wise thing to do. Now, we're not done, because remember, the $5,000 needs to be deployed strategically so that we can now not only pay off our debt really, really fast, but also we want to see where we are, right? Let's say in 2 or 3 years when we build that passive income. Let's go ahead and share with you what that looks like. All right, so let's go ahead, and I want you to really pay attention here. This is very, very crucial. All right. We're deploying $5,000 towards that principal payment, and we're doing that on a regular basis. Now we're deploying the rest of the $5,000 from our line of credit to actually generate passive income. That means we're paying off debt massively and generating passive income simultaneously at the same time. This is how we do it. We find an investment, right, for $5,000 that will yield us $100 each and every month. So this isn't yearly. This isn't just one time. This is each and every month. And if you're having trouble finding investments like that, tardiswealth.com is where we'll help you find that. Okay, $100. Okay, $100 that month, right? So each and every month you're going to be making $100. If you pay off that $5,000, whenever you pay it off, right? It can be 2 months, 3 months, right? 5 months, 6 months, 12 months. Whenever you pay it off, you can find another investment that will yield you another $100, which will put you in total. You're gaining in passive income $200 each and every month. This is total now, okay? Now, if you pay it off in 5 months, let's say, that $5,000, which with $1,000 in cash flow, and again, you're using your line of credit strategically, you can pay it off in 5 months. It's no big deal. You can find another investment that will yield $100 each and every month, and that will put you at a total of $300 each month. And so you get the pattern here, right? You're paying it off in another 5 months. That'll put you at $400. Now, let's go ahead and see where we are I want to do it in maybe 2 years. Is that okay? Okay, we'll go to 3 years. Let's see where we are at doing this in 3 years' time. Let's go ahead and do it. All right, so we want to know where we are at now that we are paying off debt massively fast and building passive income. Passive income is different than earned income. Passive income, you don't have to be at work in order to earn it, okay? In order for it to come to you. All right, so let's go ahead and see where we are. When you're looking at the balance, you notice something. You notice that it's significantly lower at the 3-year mark. So we're at 36 months. Now, by the way, this loan was supposed to take 7 years, but you've almost paid it off at the 36-month mark, okay, because of velocity banking, and you're deploying that 5K, remember, on a 5-month basis. So it replenishes after 5 months, you deploy it again, right? And so 7 years, right? However, you've almost paid it off at the 36-month mark, 3 years, $2,046 is now the balance. So now that 7% is eating off of the $2,046, it's no sweat off your back. Interest saved there, $10,000. That's where we are in 3 years with the debt side, all right? You've almost paid it off. Now, where are we at the passive income side? Now, remember, at 36 months, if you continue on with finding that investment, right, for the $100 a month, and I'm being very conservative there. There are investments that yield more than that each and every month. Of course, if you have any questions, we do have the description link below, tardiswealth.com, for more information on that. Go ahead and talk to one of our wealth coaches. 36 months, you have a total of $700 a month in passive income. Now, remember what Robert Kiyosaki said. He said, listen, your passive income has to exceed your expenses. And this is a great way for you to do it. Now that you are done, and I'm just putting this out there, now that you are done paying off this car loan that was supposed to take 7 years, what are you going to do with this $981 each month that's coming to you? Let me ask you a question. When you get to $1,000, which will be in a couple months, when you get to $1,000 on the passive income, are you able to pay this loan with $1,000 in passive income and it not even hurt you, right? Because you've already got the $1,000 in cash flow. What would you do if you invested this $700 each and every month into, I don't know, maybe another investment? And that's what they mean by letting your money work for you. God bless you, everyone. Listen, if you have any more questions on passive income, creative financing, velocity banking, check out this video right here, and we are going to make sure we make more videos like this for you. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.